Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth. Hello. Happy New Year. 2026. We're here already. We're here. 2026. Oh my goodness. Happy New Year, Mr. Craft by J. Sir, how are you doing? Organize some things. Yeah. Marva Yum, hello. Thanks for popping in. Here, let me put on some glasses so I don't have to go squinty at the screen. How are you lovelies doing? It is Shop Our Stash of Simon Hurley Create, which we did that last night too. The last day of 2025. We made a Simon Hurley card, inspired, well, all things Simon Hurley. The leafery was Simon Hurley, the little hedgehog is Simon Hurley, the little giraffe is Simon Hurley. I know. Some of the ink on here is Simon Hurley, but look isn't it glorious? I really love this one. I was really happy with this one. The replay is up. The replay is up to see how we made this wonderful piece. It's fabulous. And hopefully our new year, we're going to start off the same. Really cool. But we're going back. We're going back in the past. And a little bit of something newer-ish. Not super new. This is Geo Quilt. And then this is Going Places. I don't know if this one is still available. I think this is. But I thought, how fun would that be to do like a geometric sky kind of thing, and then put our little hot air balloon, because we're going places. We might be going places this year. You never know. Maddie, the emptiness scrapper. So lots of fun stuff. Congratulations. Love is in the air. I love you. Brighter skies ahead. Flying by to say hi. The miss you. And you're going places. Wait, did I already read that? Anyways. That's a good one. Every day may not be good, but there is good in every day. Never give up. You got this. Those are really nice. We might throw in that. So what I was thinking is we're gonna alcohol marker this in nice, fun, bright colors and a pattern, and we're gonna make a crazy background. And then we're going to send it through the squisher machine. But let me think on that crazy background. I still have this sitting here. I made this the other day. It was a cleanup and a play. And you know what? We're going to do that with some oranges and some reds and some yellows. Yeah. So if we do red and yellow, we'll get the orange. So we're going to do something similar to this for like a sky thingy. And then we're going to geo quilt it. I think it'll be epic. I think it will. But we're going to be playing with a lot of water. Maddie says geo quilt is one of my faves. Nice sentiments. I know, right? Geo quilt is quilty goodness. Okay, so we have dirty water. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We have the gel medium, which we used on that. We're going to use that again. We have a little bit of distress stuff. We're going to put that away. Oh, look. It's brand new. It's brand new. I forgot. I just ordered this because I now have a cute little rainbow. Right? Is that the last of my rainbow? I think it is. I think it's the last of my rainbow. My last of the rainbow. It says, so we have candied apple. I might need to get another one of those, but that's fine. Squeezed lemonade. That was, what was that? Carved pumpkin. And then we do have twisted citron. And then we go into mowed lawn. Then we do mermaid lagoon. And then we do seedless preserves and into villainous potion. And then I have these two because I got these at like Joann's or Hobby Lobby. It was like a whole set. No, these were like a Halloween set. And then I think somebody sent me this one. But when these run out, I'm not getting more of these. When these run out, I would get more of those. So we have this nice little rainbow of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors for my rainbow. My rainbow, and these are like little bonuses. But I need to scooch. Do I want to scooch it that way? Because they're rooming. They're rooming with the solar sprays. Ooh, we might use those too. Where's the Twin Flame? Let me tell you. And Sublime. Well, we might use those. Get a grip! Things are just falling everywhere. And for our red, we do have candied apple. I don't have a yellow yet. I just started my rainbow of stains. So this one was gifted to me. It's not on my list of the rainbow. What I read up there for my rainbow is going to be my rainbow for these two, candied apple, twisted citron, and mowed lawn. So I just need to get the other 5, and I will have a rainbow of those, but we'll probably use this one today, because why not? And then, yeah, those ones. Ooh, no. But we're going to get our paper super wet. Simon Hurley does have a watercolor paper. It's a lovely paper. It's very luxurious, but it's not the best for heavy water. It's good for a little bit of water. It's good for like stamping and a little bit of watercolor and light movement. It pills when you get it super duper wet, and we're gonna get this super duper wet. We're gonna, because that's what we like to do. Okay, so we've got candied apple. We've got that. We need some color. We need some color. Oh, look it. Back to the scrap end. Thanks for following. Oh, you rated from Debbie J's Crafting Corner. Debbie J, thank you. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year to everyone, says Lisa Acker. Hello. Jenny G. Wait, did I already say that? Anyways, you can have 2. We can say hello twice. But I need my pencils. Only because Simon Hurley doesn't have... He has re-inkers. Those are fun. But re-inkers are not watercolors. If you're not careful, they will like suck in and then they don't move. But I'm sure we'll finagle some of them today. I don't know. So we're gonna do, what are we gonna do? Oh, you know what? No. We might use a little bit of these, but we're also gonna use our... That was loud. Oh, that was so loud. I'm so sorry. But check you out. Woohoo! Oh, we got another follower. The avocado's happy. Ooh, the avocado's happy. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on a sec. Scare the bejeepers out of a girl. Holy moly. Okay, we're gonna get these. Tony the Gornish. You're not Gorny, are you? No, you're Cornish maid. Ruth, hello. Thanks for popping in. We're going to set those aside. We're going to get this, and we're going to get this. These are liquid acrylics. Liquid watercolor would work too, which I have those there, but we're going to use these because I've had these for eons. Had them for eons. And we might do this. What is that? Daffodil Delight. Yeah, let's sprinkle some Daffodil Delight on here because we can. It's going to be fabulous. Happy 2026. Thank you, Tars. Anna Moret. Hello. Do. Look at that. Powder. The powder goes everywhere. These are called pigment powder. Well, these ones. These are pigment sprinkles. It's pigment. And it's a dry form. But once you wet it, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's so nice. We're going to hose that down. And we're going to move. Please hold. I didn't realize 2 pieces got stuck there. It's fine. Okay, and then we're gonna take this little bit of red. Oh, wait till you sees this. I said powders like that. Still haven't had any. I was fortunate. PJB Stampers sent me these. They're from Stampin' Up, but a lot of companies make them. I don't think Stampin' Up sells them anymore. I don't think. But once you get them, they last forever. Look at that. Isn't that glorious? Ooh, it's not moving like I want it to. Scooch your booty down. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. So nice. And then we're gonna lose our pigment powders, but it was fun. It's all fine. Thank you, Debbie J. Oops. Siphon. Share. Oops, wrong way. Go that way. Oh, look at that yellow. Where's Pam? She would love that yellow. Okay. Ooh, and we need some orange. We need some orange to be made. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, probably shouldn't have done that. My bad. And don't worry about the mess. Don't worry about the mess. I'm gonna dry it up a little bit with another piece. See, there's a reason I had 2 of them. It's fine. Oh, that was fun. Look at that. I might like that even better. Look at how pretty. We need to dry you though. Okay, and then this one is sopping wet. Oh, I like that though. Look at, we got our orange. It finally came in. Look at that. Just let it dribble on down. Let it dribble on down. And this is literally soaked. And we don't mind. We're going to cut this down to grab what we want out of it. We're going to dry this. It's going to take an eon though. It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to set it aside to let it dry a minute or 2 on its own. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. I love stuff like this. If you can't handle that, put on some gloves. It's like alcohol, inks. You just put on some gloves. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And then we're going to get another piece of watercolor paper to clean this up. Mayhem! Hello. How do you follow on Twitch? I am Chat with Sassy over on Twitch. I've been debating if I want to change my YouTube name to Chat with Sassy. Chat with Sassy is like Sassy, my unicorn, my alter ego kind of thing. And Sassy can be a boy or a girl. Very rainbow, very, very all-inclusive. And so yeah, I'm Chat with Sassy over on Twitch and TikTok. If you guys like TikToks, I do lives on TikToks too. I'll be doing a live tonight painting some bugs. Painting some bugs off of my canvas. Ugh, look at that. Orangey goodness. My hand is all sticky. It's inky. Inkalicious. I should probably have my apron on. Why do you guys not warn me I need an apron? On Twitch, click the heart. There you go. Antique Hoodie! Hello, Adelaide! Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I love my sweater. Let's not get it all gooky. That apron's over there. We'll have to use my work apron from when... But we'll put it backwards, because we don't want to advertise them. That particular one. They're bad. They had bad management back in the day. Okay. So we're going to set that aside. That's nice. Oh, you should see. It's so pretty. Oh, I'm out of copy paper. We're going to clean it. Don't look. I know. Oh, we got it though. And don't worry, it's not that big of a waste. It seems like it, but it's not. I should probably move my phones. Oh, I didn't realize you were so close to me. And where is close? Where's that? Where did I miss? So many Ohio crafters. Ha! Yeah! Ohio! I'm actually fairly new to Ohio. We've only been here 5 years? 6 years? So much stuff out here. So much. And I love that everything is 20 minutes away. 20 minutes away! Oh, I want to go to Michael's. They don't have what I need. 20 minutes away, I can be at another one. But considering they probably never have what I want anymore. Stark country. Like Tony Stark country? Yeah, I don't know all the lingos. Don't mind my heat tool. I think it's going kaput. I use it a lot. It goes, ah. It like says, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. This paper, I got this sopping wet. It's okay though. Look at how pretty it is. I feel like we should add, well, we're gonna add some glittery stuff. We're gonna add some of this gel medium, and then we're gonna go around again. And 45 minutes. Nice. Ranger sends me all sorts of goodies. They probably will not. I could probably buy one, but I'm going to wait until it's done doing whatever it's doing. See, and then sometimes it just sounds just normal. Okay, that is pretty much dry. Pretty much. And we can tell where it's not dry because it's cool. We've heated the paper, it's warm. But this part is cool. When it's cool to the touch, it's wet. But that's okay, like I said. And then we're going to do we're going to add some gel medium and just like tap it in. It's going to give it texture and it's going to give it neatness. I don't even know. We're just going to like tap it in. We don't particularly care where it winds up. We're just adding some weird textury bits. Okay, like so. Don't want it too thick. I do want it to dry. It's gonna leave some interesting space behind. And that like 45, I meant to say like 45 minutes from where I'm at. Got you. I do like how it's a big city, like, or a big state, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel that big. I don't know how to explain it. And it's not like overly crowded when I go out, except sometimes at Sam's Club, and then we just go away for a little bit and then come back. Okay, we're gonna try, this is kind of purpley. Blossom! Oh, that's glorious. Look at that. And then we're gonna do the sprinkles again and see if we can't get that yellow back in down here. I sprayed it, so we're gonna have to clean it. Oh, look at that. It's so glorious. And then we're gonna just do gentle taps, you guys. A little bit goes so long. So long. And then let's activate it. Can we activate it with twin flames? A little bit. Oh, wow. Oh, I wish you guys could see that. Oh, it's so pretty. Well, I sprayed everything. Oh my goodness. If you guys could only see, that is so pretty. I wonder if it's because of the cord. My cord is so like a Twizzler red vine. It's very stiff and it doesn't like to be hung up where I have it, I think. I wonder if I ruined it, because it's got some issues. Places are closer to others. I know we're only like an hour from PA, so I visit. Girl, then you're super close to me. I'm like an hour and a half away. Well, I guess it depends on, no, because that would be PA. So if you're in Ohio, girl, I live in the Youngstown area. We so close. Linda G is an Ohioan, and I've met her over that Stamplistic. We've met up at Stamplistic. That's the other way though. That's so funny. Oh, so we've got these interesting, see that's my finger tappy and some finger tappy. So we've got some interesting stuff, but you guys, you the camera doesn't want to pick it up because it is shiny. It's shiny. And that's stinky. Okay, I'm gonna have to quit using you, Mr. Heat It Tool. I think it's partly the cord, because look at what my cord did. It's like a Twizzler. It's like a Twizzler. But this is the first time it's actually, it stinks. It stinks. That's all right. We have a backup. It's not the fabulous. And I do like my Ranger heated tool, so I will probably be getting another one eventually. Our crafty friend Mary Alice, I've met her. We meet up over by Brutus Monroe every now and then. We eat out in that area. Okay, I just had an idea, but I don't know. I have lost shadow. I'm working on getting. I have red embossing powder. Let me get that, because we put spray there. Let's find if we can add some stuff, because we like throwing the things in there. Apparently my embossing powders see, that is washi tape. Oh, it's right here. I didn't even have to get up. Some girl didn't put her stuff away again. Where's my embossing powder? Anna Moretz, thank you, girl. You spoil me. I got new embossing powder, but somebody didn't put it away. So I got a red and a green for my rainbow. I got candied apple and mowed lawn. Okay, so nix that idea, because somebody's got to go through and put their stuff away. Really? No, eh? It would be on this desk, but this desk is like the hottest mess in the world right now. Oh no, that's Christine Peterson's. That's mail. I gotta mail that out. 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 Okay, so embossing powder would be fun on this. However, I don't have I feel like it should be right there, because again, this girl didn't put nothing away. Like, if I don't put it away, it should be where I left it. But apparently I moved it, and I moved it without putting it away. What else do we have in here? What else do we have? Yeah. Because this was given to me, these saltwater taffy. It was like the whole little collection that was given. And then I purchased Twisted Citron. And then I just got the red one. And another red and a green one, because you can never have too much green. But, I don't know. It's alright. It's not alright. It's not alright. I really wanted them. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let's pick up these spots and we'll put them in here. We'll put those in there. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. See, if I had embossing powder, I could have picked that up too. Okay, I think that's nice. So we need to pick an area for our card to be geo-quilted. And I'm thinking right down the center, because we can geo-quilt such a huge section of this, right? So huge. And we're going to do that. We're going to do that, but we need to pick that up. We need to get that cleaned up. So we're going to come in with our light colored one that we cleaned up. Twisted! Woohoo! Remember to like the video. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. So we're just going to activate all this stuff on the table. We're going to take one of our cleanups and we're just going to do some more cleanup. And then we're going to dry it, because that's nice. That was a tasty pickup right there. Look at that nice little mark. Isn't that pretty? I know, right? Oops. And if you don't like it, you can just get it wet. Because sometimes picking it up, it gives you these little texturedy bits. If you don't like them, you can just get them wet and dry them out. Or smoosh them out. That's going to be a nice one too. Look at that. That would be pretty with a hot air balloon. That kind of looks like a cloud. Oh, that's nice. You can wet the paper and put it down. That's going to give you a much different look. Really nice. Christine! My Rainier top isn't on? My what? What top? Debbie J is sending some huggies. Woo! And not the diapers. Hugs. Hugs. Sending air hugs. I don't know what that is. What is a Rainier top? Oh, this? Let's put that on. Re-inker. Actually, this is not a re-inker, but thank you, and yes, we definitely want to put that. It's acrylic ink. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool stuff. We're gonna hose that down. Oh, that's sparkly. Look at all that sparkly goodness. Woo! And when you hit it, so like, I wish you guys could see, but when you hit it with the heat, it dries the background or the binder, and then it just pops right off of there. Like, it's like magic. Solar sprays are really nice because they don't muck with the color, because they have a colorless binder. But then, oh, you see that weird texture that you're seeing? That's all that mica that's in there. Oh, I like that one. Oh, I like them both. I like all the things. I like all the things. Okay, so then here we go. Look at that. Very minimal cleanup. I just use a rag, and then when it gets gucky, I throw it in a hamper with all the other rags, and I wash it. Something to be noted of is I only wash my craft rags with other craft rags. They're antisocial. They don't like to hang out with anybody outside their group. Don't wash them with your bath towels. Don't wash them with your kitchen towels. Don't wash them with your hubby's outdoor rags either. Your craft rags, you get a whole bunch. You just start collecting them like little weeds. Enough to fill a basket. And then you use it, toss it in the basket. Use one, toss it in the basket. When the basket's full, then you wash them. And then you fold them and kind of don't put them away, or you leave them in the basket, and you have two baskets, a clean basket and a dirty basket. But yeah. So, and it'll save on paper towels and stuff. You do need paper towels for your texture paste. We should put some texture paste on there. Ooh, we should. You want paper towels to clean up your texture paste. Which one do we want? Love Struck in our sky. Oh, I don't know. Look at how beautimous that is. We're gonna do our finger tool, and we're just gonna finger tool. It's funny. It's kind of the same color. But when you put it on thinly, it allows the colors underneath to shine a little bit. So we're going to pull this down into here. Oh, that makes me much happier. Oh, that was what we needed. Since we didn't have our embossing powder that somebody lost, that's what we're going to do. And if you buy the Selecta squares, you save on your paper towels too. I'm just saying. I'm not affiliate with the paper towel industry. However, sometimes they are needed. And the Selecta squares, it's either Brawny or Bounty. It's one of those guys. The Selecta squares, they're super thick. So you don't need a lot. One is so good. This will wash off the texture paste, and all my texture pastes, 99% of them are Simon Hurley brand. Lunar paste, Astro paste, Neon paste. Oh, I know. But look at that. Isn't that just delightful? Let's hit that with the heat tool. It's mostly dry because we put it on so thinly, but we just want to make sure because we're going to put it in our embossing folder. That's nice. So textury and flamey, like on fire. Ooh. I know. It's me. My thumb was in the way. Okay. It's all right. It's just me. It's just me. And then we're going to get our little dude here. Come here, please. We're going to get this guy. We're going to get this guy. We're going to grab all of the plates because I can never remember. So we're doing how to build a 3D. So we need A and D. D. So A and D, that's all we need for a 3D, okay? And we're using their 3D, so we're okay. And you'll know, embossing 3D, okay? E3D, all of their 3D ones start with embossing 3D, okay? So then on here, you're gonna do embossing 3D. I recommend testing your Tim Holtz ones. You might need, because the Tim Holtz ones are thicker than this. This is not going to work for Tim Holtz, I don't think. I haven't done those. I use my Cuttlebug mostly for embossing folders. But this one is a big one, and my Cuttlebug, the plate is a little bit shorter. So we're going to use this. We're going to use this, and it'll be fine. But we need chop. We got to grab our chop, and we're going to cut, I don't know, how wide is that embossing folder? Our embossing folder is about, the actual design part is about 5.5. This is like 5 3/4, but there is a border. So 5.5 is about the inside. So I'm going to cut a 5.5. And hello, and thank you. Ronan, hello. I do the button. I push the buttons. How are you? I hope you are feeling better. I know that you were sick there for a while. Sir, I hope you're feeling much better. We're going to cut like an inch off of both sides because we had it soak through. So we want to cut that off because that's kind of not in our aesthetic right here. So we're going to cut that off. And then we're going to flip it. And then we're going to cut it to 5.5. It's going to be fabulous. And then that'll fit in our thing. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to cut a little bit of the side off. And then we're going to flip it and cut it to 5.5. And don't worry that it's not lying flat and it's being all weird. No, it'll be fine. We're going to send it through the thing. Then we have pieces left over. You can, these two might make good bookmarks. These two, or you can make a new piece of paper. Like if you glue them down, you now have a new piece of paper. I'm just saying. What am I going to do with them? I'm probably going to throw them in the garbage. I said what I said. Zippity doo dah, zippity a. I'm doing better. That's so good to hear, Ronan. Back to scrapping. Hello. Or I said hello. She's laughing. Da, 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 da. Okay. So we've got those done. I'm only going to put one in at a time. We're going to start with our cleanup sheet because, well, it's pretty. It's pretty. I cut it the wrong way. I didn't realize that, but that's fine. Okay, so let me pull that down. So I don't need to put it all the way to the top. So we're going to make sure we get it all in the print zone here. Okay, so there's that. Sometimes. And then we're going to put this in here. And when you're doing embossing folders, there's an open end and a closed end. You want to make sure that the closed end goes in first because those rollers are smushing and pressing and pushing. So if you go with the closed end, it's going to do the proper thing. If you go in this way, you could potentially shift the two plates. because the pressure is pushing and pushing, and you could potentially pop the seam. Okay, so always make sure that this end goes in first. Okay, it's just the thing to do. And make sure it's back a little. You don't want it right at the edge. And you want to make sure your cover plate is covering the whole thing. And then you start rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Hard. Craftosphere. Okay. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Okay, ready? Oh, I'm excited. Oh, look at that. Oh, Geo quilt. Look at all that. And then the mica on there just sits in those crevices and everything. Oh man, that's nice. That's nice. Next, we're gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna set this in between so that this gets embossed goodness all over it. We're gonna set it in here. We're gonna set that plate on top of it, and we're gonna keep on rolling. Look at how shiny it is. Look at it. Mary's Crafty Creations. Thank you. Ugh. How are ya? I know I'm gonna make you wait on this one, you guys. I'm gonna put things away. Look at me, putting the things away. Boop, boop. It's ready. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Uniquely Reagan. Yeah, Reagan. How are ya? Ugh. Look at. Oh my goodness. All that. And we do all that stuff. We layered all that stuff. And we can still see all of that stuff. Like. Wow. I like that one. I like that one. I like them both. Isn't it funny? Just two colors. Red and yellow. And it made the orange. We didn't add orange. Orange made itself. Yeah, solar paste. Every time. Like, every time. You could put a white piece of paper, a black piece of paper, send it through, and then take your lunar paste, all of the colors, and just smoosh it all over the top. Ugh. It's like metallic goodness, 100%. This is a Simon Hurley Spellbinders collab Geo quilt. I think it's still in production. I got mine through scrapbook.com, I think. But I think Ranger, scrapbook.com, and of course Spellbinders, which I do have affiliate links to all three of those. You can drop down in my link tree or in, my link tree. I don't know where else I was going with that. In the description box for the link tree after the video. Okay, so we have those, but we wanted to pull out something old, and we're gonna do these hot air balloons, which for the longest time, one of my baskets was missing. And after doing a room clean, I found it like months later because that's how that goes, right? So, what size are these? These are ginormous. These are 8 by 5.5. 8 by 5.5. So we can definitely cut them down. But I think 8. So 5 by 7. If we cut these down to 7, which is good, we can get rid of this this is where it like bled in between the layers of paper. That's what happens, is the water gets to the edge and it bleeds in between. And we let it happen because we can just cut it off. Like, you can really see it here. It like bled through and did some weird stuff. But we can cut that off. We can do 5x7. But look at how cute those will be on there. We're going to do big cards, you guys. I know, 5x7. Who does 5x7? We do. Today we do. Oh, wait. Oops. This only goes to a 6. And this is 8. So okay. We need to take off 1 inch. That's how we do it on these little guys. We figure out how much needs to come off and we cut that off. So these are 8. So we're going to take off 1 inch. So I'm going to come over here to find my 1 inch. And I'm actually going to take a little bit off of both. So the thingy there... No, I'm not, because that'll be too much work for me. We're going to just take off 1 inch. We're going to take off 1 inch. Is that 5? No, that's 5.5. And we're going to get it down to 5x7. That's what we're going to do. 5x7. And then there's the 5. So that is the working area. And again, we have some lovely little bits. We can put them on the inside of the card, or we can chuck them into the garbage or make new paper with them. We're going to cut our 1 inch off of this end because I don't particularly like that. One inch off, and then a little bit off of both sides down to 5. Down to 5. 5x7 right here, 2 of them. Aren't they pretty? Oh my goodness. Or yes, or use your 12x12 trimmer. But I love the guillotine. That 12x12 is scary AF. Just scary. And then we do the balloons like this. We do the balloons, the big one in the front because it's up close, and then the other one in the back. So let's get those stamped. And we're going to use our Simon Hurley Stark White. No, we're not using paper. We're using Stellar ink in Black Widow. Anna Moret, thank you, thank you. Christopher says, Happy New Year's, everyone. Sorry I'm late. You are right on time, sir. Never apologize for being late. Never apologize for being late. What do I need? I need a stamping platform. You guys, that's what I need. I need to clean. I'll be cleaning. Heads up, you guys. So, Saturday, or actually, let's back up. What is that? We don't know. I need paper. I can't function. I need all the things. Ugh. Okay, so, oh look, somebody didn't put their paper away. But we'll use Crafty Critta paper today because... Oh no, we'll use Simon Hurley Stark White because that's gonna ink blend so nicely. Almost fell out of my chair. What the heckin'? Okay, so tomorrow is Friday. Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 2 Crafty Girls. My friend Deborah from Canada will be hanging out with us. Okay. And then that's Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. And then, well, can I only get, nope, I can get 2 on there. We're going to fussy cut these out. Fussy cut after we color. And they're simple shapes. Don't panic. It's not hard. Yes, I said the F word. We're fussy cutting. So that's Friday. Then Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern on Delisa's channel. If you guys do not follow Delise, it is Stamper Girl YouTube. Okay, Stamper Girl YouTube. You can recall that at any time you want. Just like Jay. If you guys don't follow Jay, it is Craft by Jay YouTube. It's all of the initials. All the initials. Okay. And like, except for Simon. It's Simon YouTube, because the other one spelled SHYT. You guys, it was so funny for a while. I still think it's funny. But anyways, so especially since we're doing all things Simon Hurley. So Delise, 2 p.m. Eastern, I will be hanging out with Delise and Gaz, which is handcrafted by Gaz, which is handcrafted by Gaz YouTube. That one might be wrong. It might just be Gaz. Okay, it's just Gaz. Gaz is special. Extra special. If you're not following Gaz, that's where he's at. But Delise and Gaz will be doing Sipping in the New Year. And I will be having hot chocolate with a peppermint candy and potato juice in it. So, there's that. You can come hang out with us on Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern. And if you're thinking, well, 2 is a little bit early for something in your drinky drink, then by all means, don't put something in your drinky drink. However, it'll be 7 p.m. Eastern or 6 p.m. for Gaz. So it's 5 o'clock somewhere, as they say. But, and do not feel pressured, because we know that recovery is hard. And if you are in recovery, you got it. You got it. I am not a huge drinker. I drink every now and then. And we're going to be drinking with Delise on Saturday at 2. So come hang out. And then you'll see my cheekies get even redder. So red. It's a vacation day, right? It'll be fabulous. Oh, I love stamping and then revealing a perfect crispy line stamp. Look at that. I don't have to restamp. Oh, that's so beautimous. And that was Black Widow. And then we need some water to clean that. So crispy. So crispy and clean. Now we're doing yellow, orangey, orange. These. Purple is a compliment. Green is a compliment. Blue is a compliment. Okay, so this one is going to be a purpley, and then the orange. Purples and blues would complement this, whereas greens and blues would complement this. And you know I'm all for a green, so yeah, don't come at me. We're going to work with this one. And we're going to put things away. And then when we're done coloring, I may or may not stamp the basket weaving. They do give us that. I may or may not stamp that over the top. Over the top, over the top, over the top. In a brown. I may or may not. We never know. We never know about this girl. I don't know about this girl. So we're going to go blues and greens. How fun would it be to go from a green to a blue on both of these? Blue to green. We can do it because we can do whatever we want. I don't know if you guys know that or not. When you're crafting, you can do whatever you want. We're going to get a little scrap of paper. I keep a little pouchy with some scraps. It's great for color swatching and things like that. Which, by the way, I do have my colors swatched. Let's find some blues. Oh, look at that. Cerulean blue. These are my rainbow. I swatched those, so I know what ones I like for my rainbow. May green and cerulean blue. Let's get those because I like them. Wait, what are those? G170. G170 and PB8. PB8, PB7, apparently somebody can't count, and we put 8, 6, 7, but we fixed it. Okay, we're gonna do those two, and then we'll find another pair for the other balloon. Ooh, that would be pretty. A BG1, like a turquoise into a turquoise. Let's do those two. Oh, Hoo BG11. Oh no, that's not BG11. That's just a BG1. And then BG00. Oh look, those two are sitting right next to each other. Vacation days! Vacation day. Every day's a vacation day for me. So many snowplow noises. Yeah, we had those running through. Look at those. We're going to do that one on the little one. And then we're going to do the blue on the bottom. Right? Wait. Those two are going together, and then these two. And we're going to figure this out. Because they're far away, but we're going to make them happy and merry in the center. Or in... Do we want that? Or do we just want them side by side? Let's do them side by side on this one. Because it's such a dark... I don't know. Let me think on this. Do I want to fill it in? We're going to fill it in. I was thinking we could drag it out with the colorless marker. I hate calling it a colorless blender. It doesn't do any blending. It's a colorless magic marker is what it is. But it doesn't blend. It drains it of color. If you're using alcohol markers and you're like, well, the colors bleed out over the line, the colors are blotchy. When you're coloring, you gotta layer it up. If you're not layering it up, you're not filling the paper. And when you're not filling the paper, that's where the blotchiness comes from. However, when you do layer up, okay, you do hit a point where the ink is like, I can't stay in this spot, and it's going to bleed out. So when you're coloring and you're doing your layers, you do your layers away from the line a little bit. Okay, so you would come in and do all your layering and let it bleed to the edges. Okay, and then you go back in and you do a single swipe at the edge to finish filling it in. Okay. Or if you like to do the edges first, do your edge, but then keep your buildup in the center, and it will fill in the rest. Look at how pretty that color is. Why are you guys so far up there? Look it. Look it. Isn't that pretty? Purple Sherry is crafting. Hello, hello. Are you crafting today on this beautiful January 1st, 2026? Look at that. Okay. You see this? You see where it's thick there and not there? If we look, we can see where it's thick, it's a nice solid color, and where it's not, it's kind of blotchy. Okay? If you don't want blotchy, go over it again. Me, I don't mind blotchy. I think it gives it a little bit of character. Tiny taps when you got to go into a tight area. Choop, choop, choop. Just like painting a wall, you take your color out and then you push it into the edge. Don't try and be on the edge, just get close. Like you swoop it, and each time you swoop, you get a little bit closer. Especially if you're a shaky colorist, on super shaky days, that's what happens. Is God, that's really pretty. If I'm super shaky, I just work my way to the edge. That way there, I'm not running over the edge. And we just shove that color in there. Just shove it. Take this color and shove it. Or wait, no, that's take this job. And if you're smaller swipes sometimes helps too. And tiny taps. Tiny taps. Oh, that's such a pretty color. I think we're going to do okay, so this part here, those are just lines. Technically, we could fussy cut those out, and we might fussy cut those out. I've done that before. I have cut the basket away from the balloon and used string to attach them, because that's what that is. Those are the little strings or ropes. Probably not string. Let's say rope. Those are ropes that hold the basket, right? I just markered my finger. I'm working on diamond painting. Oh, second favorite. On the 4th Wednesday, or it's either the 3rd or the 4th Wednesday of the month, I do a scrapbook layout. It's fun. It's fun. Our basket. We forgot our basket color. Basket cases. We're casing the baskets. Not that end. Ooh. I do love a good reddish brown. I don't know. We're just going to color this basket. Are we doing any fancy things? No. We're laying down the color today. Because our background is so fancy. Do we need shady bits? I don't know. And I'm going to pop in a lot of color on the outside of the basket. There we go. There we go. And it looks like 2 colors. But again, are we focused? I don't know. Christy, hello. Thanks for popping in. It's our little, I think we will stamp our little innards. Hey, while I have this out, let's color this in too. That would be reasonable. Okay, and then we're gonna do our blue-green guy. And we're gonna do, I do want it to blend, so we're gonna take that way. I'm just kind of going over and getting that built up. I don't know if I'm going to like it. And if I don't like it, you know, it's just paper. Oops. I did find some interesting, a little tidbit. So normally I would grab my colorless blender, the colorless guy, the eraser basically, and I would try and get that little spot out of there right now, like while it's still wet. I watched a video last night, so we're gonna try it. She let the spots dry. She let her boo-boos dry and then went in with the colorless pen. And look, I'm just like popping out of the line like crazy. But we're going to grab that colorless one and then we're going to try and lift or push that out of there. But when we do, okay, when you go to push or lift, you got to make sure that there's nothing, no ink behind, because you don't want to reactivate it and pull it back through. Okay, and then we're going to go in with our green again. And then we're going to just kind of... Oh, that's so nice. Again, if you don't want it blotchy, you just gotta fill it in. You could put a paper behind, you could put a plastic behind. You can put whatever you want behind. That's really nice. That new green in the middle. Oh, so lovely. I hope you guys are enjoying this, being inspired. Oops. See, and I just pushed that out of there too, which is fine. I'll be fussy cutting anyways, but try to stay in the lines, Elizabeth. That's key to not having extra work, right? Stay in the lines. That's lovely. I must say that's very lovely. Oh, we're gonna do green down here. Oh wait, we're gonna take that blue out. We're gonna take the blue out. So you guys can see. That should be dry because they're teeny weeny marks. Okay, just teeny little weeny marks. We're gonna get our broad end because we just want a nice straight line. I don't know. I know what I saw, and hers, like... There. I don't know. I think on little bitty ones, I don't want the clear to bleed into the top, so I'm kind of like... Well, that's not bad. It lightened it greatly, and it could also be my paper, because we're using the Simon Hurley Stark White paper, which is really thick. But another thing I learned is you can use the clear to load up the thing first and then go in, and it makes it like lighter. If you just want it a lighter color. I don't know. The other thing you can do is you can do designs. So say like we want to put a highlight down the center of this thing. We could pull the color out. So like if I want my highlights like that, Abraham, hello, hello. So you can use your clear marker to pull out color. Little highlights. And then you can just clean your brush in between too if it's picking up a lot of color. And then we added a little bitty highlights. But of course we might need more highlights than that. So we can let that do its thing for a second. And then we can... Were you the 10? No, you're the 5. Where's the 10? Are you the 10? You're the 10. We want the 10. Our 10 is much thicker. So I made a couple of marks. And then we tap them. Okay, and then we have like this dull white. And then we can bring in a bright white off the back of our shadow or our thingy. Okay. Oh, I like that. Look at that. I think we should do a couple more at the top. There we go. Our little balloon. Look at that. And then we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to get like a shadowy white. This one we're just kind of pulling down because it's a bigger balloon. We can do it a little bit differently. Then we're going to go back in and add some more white over our shadowy bits. And then we'll drop a couple of bright ones. I did that wrong. We're going to go ahead and drop one there too. And then one here. On the other side, we should have been going like this, but it's fine. Sometimes we make a little boo-boos. There we go. Our little balloon. Look at how cute he is. Oh, I love him. He's a lovely balloon. And then we're gonna get this little basketies, and we're gonna stamp with Weeping Willow, just a darker brown, because basket weave isn't like. Actually, you know what? Let's put that on there, like so. Okay. Oh, that's a nice basket. That's a nice basket. You wanna, so the best thing, if you're new to free stamping or you want a tip, here's a tip for you. Put the stamp where you want it. Unless you're like free ranging, then this doesn't matter. But if you need to stamp something over something, put the stamp where you want it. Take the time to do that. Put it where you want it. Then grab your stamping block. If you're doing small items, small stamping block. If you're doing big items, big stamping block. It's just better that way. Okay, you want one that's generally sized good. And then, see how my hand is? This is natural. I want to stamp like this. So the stamping block is at a wonky angle, and then I'm going to pick that up. Okay, then I can come right back to where I need it. Much easier, and I'm not trying to finagle everything in there, so I'll be able to stamp that guy beautifully. So then I'm just gonna, and if you got a wiggly hand, you can use your other finger to kind of brace it, because sometimes that happens. And then you get a basket weave over your basket. Okay, so that's my tip. That's my tip. Put what you're putting down and then pick it up naturally. That way there, when you get your ink and you go back, you're already halfway there. It's much easier that way. I really like this balloon. That balloon just makes me really happy. It's a beautiful balloon, by the way. So we're going to clean these and put these away really quick. Otherwise, I will forget. And I don't need to lose these little baskets for another year. No. We must not lose the baskets for another year. And again, this is Simon Hurley Going Places. The hot air balloons. It has a couple of birdies. It's got little pets that you can put in the bigger basket. It's fabulous. Okay, so we're going to get our X-Acto knife, and we're going to cut the guts out of where the strings are. Woo, we got it. I really like that balloon. That balloon turned out so nice. Look at him. Look at him. Okay, and then we're going to, because it's such a small area, you're going to want to do this first. That way there, you have all of the paper for support. However, that's not cutting through because it's being bad. Okay, we're going to do the 2 little ones, although we could have probably skipped this step on the little ones. Why are you? It's like so being bad. I knew I poked you out, but you're being bad. There we go. Okay, and then our centerpiece, which is hopefully going to be much easier. There's that one. Look at that. We cut it out. Yeah, and the balloons are super fun too because they're big enough you can use a stencil over the top of them. So if you don't want to draw a pattern but you don't want it to be like plain, like little gumballs, you can drop a stencil on them and color the stencil. Here we go. I know. Sometimes the sound effects work and sometimes they don't. You're sharp. If you're X-Acto knifing, it needs to be sharp. Mine is not sharp, and I can tell because I have to push extremely hard, which is not safe. Not safe. If you have to push extra hard because it's not going through, it's just not safe. Sharpen the thing. They're hecka cheap, and I have a ton. I just got to go get a new blade. And then we have that one. So do your tiny bits while they're still intact, because trying to cut that after it's been detached from the card, it shouldn't be done. It shouldn't be done. Okay, and then we get our fancy schmancy scissors, because this is an older one. It doesn't have a coordinating die, or you can run it through the scan and cut. And yes, I agree, Craft by Jay. He's telling Abraham Happy New Year and that his dog is so cute. And if you guys are wondering where you can see the picture of Rocco, our lovely nephew puppy. I've adopted all these dogs, you guys. Abner and Rocco. They're like my little nephew dogs. Discord. They're over on Discord, you guys. And my Discord link is also in my link tree. All the things are in my link tree. All the things. Pam! Yes! Lurking while you do the eye drops. Yeah, I'm just doing a thin little halo around these because I don't want to cut right up to the line because I couldn't get right up to the line with the X-Acto knife. Well, you could, but then you're just basically cutting off the lines. The Simon Hurley Stark White cardstock blends really pretty, as you saw. Our inky, or I should say this, because that one blended. We blended 2 colors. Like 2, it looks like candy. I love that balloon. Sometimes I'm just really proud of my coloring, and then other times I'm like, girl, what were you doing? But back to where I was. Simon Hurley Stark White cardstock is a nice, thick card. So when you're doing your embellishments, your ephemera, they're nice and sturdy. And as you can see, it blended, and we made a new color and everything. I know, right? We made new colors, you guys. I don't know if this is still available. It is flying by. Going Places. This is the Going Places. It's one of his older pieces. But it's still relevant, right? A lot of your stamps, you might think they're old because they're not being shown anymore, but they're still relevant. If you don't have the Simon Hurley hot air balloon, maybe you have a different company. I know Spellbinders has dies that are hot air balloons. I'm sure there's stencils out there, stickers. You can do what we did with these, make some beautiful backgrounds, and then put your, put your things in there. Just look at that. I know. If you're challenged, if you're color challenged and you're like, I don't know what colors to use, there's websites out there. There's things that you can look at for color inspiration. One of those things are here in my house. The color cubes, which I will be doing more of next year. I just got to make some stuff to keep them safe. Little pockets, because I don't want them to get yucky. They're very nice, but the way I hold them, they do stab me right there. But yeah, I'm okay with it. It doesn't hurt. It leaves a impression. But yeah, I like them. They're nice. These are the scrapbook.com titanium. Abraham bedazzled them and sent them. I do like them. They're fun. And there's our balloons. Pam would have a suggestion right about now, and I'm surprised she hasn't put it out there yet. Unless she did. Did she put it out there in the world yet? Pam, what would be your suggestion? One of those is what she would suggest. Right there. My drawer's falling apart. It feels like me sometimes. Just falling apart. Okay. Next year is 2027. I know, right? Beauty is pain, but I meant how they cut. They cut actually very nice. They do cut very nice. I mean, look it. We got fairly close in a nice eveny Steveny. We had Wobbler Wednesday yesterday, you guys. And if you missed it, it's on a replay. But we ended the year with Simon Hurley goodies. I know. And we starting the year with Simon Hurley goodies. I know. It's okay. It's fabulous. She only has one eye open. Aww. Hope the eyes are doing okay, Pam. She's putting eye droppings in, I think she said. For her surgery. I think she said it went pretty good. Oops, let's not put it there. We're going to put it more here. There we go. Does it matter? I don't know. I like how Wobble Wednesday turns into Wobble Thursday. Wobbling with their Simon Hurley goodies. Weeble. Oh, wait. Oh, you guys, we almost made a catastrophe. You know, this is exactly 5x7. That's a whole card front. It's a whole card front. It's a whole card front. And I don't think I want a whole card front of this. Yeah, I think we're going to put, let's make our card base really quick. Probably not that quick. Oh, there's some hammer mill. That'll be fine. No, stay. Gosh. All these things are being bad. We're going to get our... It's going to be a luxury card today. We need two. No, you know what? No. We're going to do one. We're going to do one. Yeah, tell you what. And then... I got to take a 1/4 inch off, so we got to get the big guy out. For this guy, for sure. And then 5x7, what is that? That is 10 by 7. 10 by 7. So off of the 11, we're going to 10. 10 by 7. And then the 5x7 is going to be 4 3/4. And then I think we'll take it off the top. And then 7 would be 6 3/4. Okay. We didn't chop our fingers off today, so that's always a plus. And then these scraps, we're going to put them right back in our thing. And because I didn't use all of that scrap, that's going back in our thing because I can add more muck to that later. Okay, and then we're going to go score 7 years ago, which will be at the 5. 5 on here? It is. Because we did 10. We got to make it a half. 5 by 7. 5 by 7. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Da, 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 da. Pretty chill day. Mary's Crafty Creations. Hello, hello. Wait a minute. Please hold. Earlier, I thought Mary's Crafty Creation. Yeah, so Mary's Crafty Creation 11 has a different profile pic. Oh, that's from Twitch. So were you... But that's a different person. Mary's Crafty Creations off of Twitch. Yeah. So there's 2 Mary's Crafty Creations. But the photo is 2 different people, yes? It's so confusing me. So confusing me. And thank you. Thank you for giving me the lovely watch hours in both places. I appreciate it. Ooh, it's in the 20s. Okay. Don't you go nowhere. See that? Oh, that's nice. That nice little white border, because again, we're going to have that little white border off of our balloons. No, that's an older folder, like 2 years. Okay. Got you. They just look like 2 different peoples. And not in a bad way. I just thought it was 2 different people. And when I saw that, I questioned it when I saw it earlier, but I just thought it was me being weird. And then I seen the other one. I was like, wait a minute, that is off. And I know. Why didn't I notice this any other time? I had to notice it today. Okay. Anna Moret says cool. It's 10, but it feels like -8. That's cold. I'm pressing. Normally, all of my glues, all of my glues. I have been using the mixed media glue and my Barely Arts glue, and they glue just fine. There's nothing wrong with them. But you'll see that I'll put it down and then move on to the next thing. I'm holding it down this time because we're gluing to texture stuff. We're gluing to an embossing folder, which double-sided tape is usually better for things like this. And why I didn't pull out that, I don't know. But this little piece is glued down just fine. It doesn't mind. It doesn't mind at all. Oops. We pushed out a little bit. It poops some glue. And I'm okay with that because my glue dries clear. But look at going places. I know. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. And that is so crooked. Let's use the other side. If one side is muck, we use the other side. And look, that folded over beautifully. Okay, we're going to put that there. We're going to do... I just had it. We're going to do glues. Eyes are doing well. Oh, you're in the recliner. The back, that's so pretty. Look it. Yes, I'm using excessive amount of glue. It's an embossing folder. Less surface is actually going to be glued. And again, I should have used double stick tape. And again, I didn't. And I'm okay with that. No, 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 no. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Christopher says, very pretty. Thank you. Thank you. Jen Citro. Okay. Now, it's a good habit. I don't always do it, but if you've got mica and stuff on the front of your card, or you got things that are popped up and you're trying to glue down, flip it over. Flip it over, and then when you flip it over, don't move the card around. We want our mica and stuff to stay put. For the most part, the solar sprays do stay put. Some of the other mica sprays, sometimes it lets loose of that mica because there's just so much, and the binder can't hold it all. It can't handle it. And you just flip it over. Especially Mr. Timmy Holtz micas, because it globs, and it does. And I say glob in the best way because it makes beautiful spots. But you got to flip it, hold it in place, and then lift it and then clean, because those globs they like to share the globs. Why did you say my name? Oh. So I have a box for Christine Peterson. And I was thinking, oh, was that fabric for Christine? I could put it in the box. And then I pulled and looked, and it said no. It's for Jen Citro. So I said it out loud instead of in my head, and I apologize for that. But your fabric's still sitting there. The fabric that I is still sitting there with all the other mail. It'll eventually go out. It's going out next week. It's part of my cleanup schedule. You guys, I'm so bad. So bad. Not next year, this year. Once this mail goes out, I will be having mail out days on Friday or every other Friday, depending on how much mail is there. But yes, I will be putting mail in the mailbox on Fridays because I'm bad. And I will be going grocery shopping on Fridays. I'm trying to do better about my spending and stuff. So we're going to make grocery lists and buy what's on the grocery list and all that fun stuff. Okay, this guy. Oh, that's glorious too, right? It's going to go right in there. There it is. Oh, we wanted a sentiment. I know we don't normally do sentiments, but I feel like that sentiment is good. A good reminder, you guys. Every day may not be good, but there is good in every day. Whether it's a song you hear, a little bird you see, the little snacky snack that just tasted oh so ever good, or that little piece of Happy Mail that comes. And I do want that on the front because I think that is like important. Maybe a little bit like that. So let's stamp him. And look, remember that piece that we had out? Look, we're going to stamp it right on there. And again, we're going to get a stamping block. It's going to be sized proportionately. And look, it's a Simon Hurley stamping block. So I'm going to put the paper, I'm going to put however you want to do it, right? And then you can pick up your stamp. And see, it's crooked on there. But that's my natural stamping, and it will stamp beautifully. So don't worry about it. And we're going to do the tappity taps very gently. And I roll my eyes every time I say very gently because I have a hard time being gentle with the tappity taps. They're so hard. I just want to... Gentle tappity taps. That might over stampity stamp, and it's fine. And then I can just press, rub across, and oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Look how nice. You guys don't even know. Look at how nice I got it to the edge. Look at that. I know, right? Anyways, free range stamping. Put the stamping block in a comfortable position, line the things up, then pick up the stamp with your block in a comfortable position. If your stamping block is in an awkward position, you're not going to get a good stamping. You're just not. Because you'll be like trying to fit. Just make it comfortable. Holding it cockeyed is comfortable. Okay? Sometimes you just got to ignore the grid lines and just go with that. That's my advice. Hold it so it's comfortable. Hold it so it's comfortable. Because it's all about you, my friend. It's all about you in your crafting room, right? If you're not crafting to make yourself happy, you might need a break. Wait, what? No, please hold. Okay, prize winners will receive their prizes by the next birthday event. No, they will get them this month. They will get them this month. They will, and I will send receipt when I send the things. I just forget, and then it's a month later, right, Jay? Wobble wobble, I love it. Chat with Sassy, thank you. And I've tested it, new channel for card winners. Wait, what? On Discord? On Discord you have a thingy? It's true. No, it's not true. I will have it out. I will get them out. Fear not, folks. Debbie J. Debbie J has a Discord too. If you guys, Debbie J does stream showcase on Tuesdays. I added a screenshot thingy that will post to Discord. Debbie J does weird stuff. Fun, weird stuff. She has lots of flashy, fun things, which some of us really enjoy. Some of us more than others. Oh, we're supposed to be cutting. We're supposed to be cutting, but I don't have my teeny weeny. Oh, there it is. It was buried. It was not put away. Okay, so we're going to cut there. Thinking a tiny flag, not a huge flag, just a tiny flag. We're going to kind of line up the top with that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Step into a Slim Jim. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, sometimes, and I'm just going to throw that away because it'll get lost in that little pouch. It's fine. Oh my gosh. Girl, put it away. It literally goes right there. Did you just see me? I just put it over there. And I made a theme song this morning too. Oh, nice. Are you calling her a weirdo? Yes, she is. But so am I. Weirdos unite. I don't know if I want to make that a flag now. Look at that. No, we don't need a flag. But we need to foam tape it. Then we'll have layers. We'll have layers. But we won't if we can't find... Do you think I put this stuff away? Heck no. I don't put nothing away. And like, it goes right there. Join us in the craftosphere. Okay, what size is that? That's probably a 1/4 inch. Look it. This is how I buy my foam tape. Right off of Amazon. I get 1 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, and 1/8 inch. because I don't like slimming it down. And then I have foam squares and dots and things. I am a firm believer in tools. This is a tool. It gets us our job done. And we have a tool for the right size. So look at that. I don't have to take the big one and cut it in half and then have to deal with the other half. Look at that. It fits on there beautifully. And then we have special scissors because this has got glue. These scissors I bought eons ago, and I don't know what it is, but glue does not stick to them. They're DuraSharp 1100 USA. DuraSharp 1100 USA. That's what it says. I've had them for eons. If these ever break, I will be sad. Sad AF. I'm just saying. But yeah. And it's expensive to get all of these rolls, but if you buy like one here and there, because you get multiple rolls, then you'll be set for a really long time. I actually go through a lot of foam and have that piece that's sorry, that piece. I don't know, that one went sailing. Do we like it there? I love it there. Look at me using a sentiment on January 1st. January 1st, 2026. We love being weird, right? Cool beans. I hope it helps so you don't have to rewatch. Nice. Put it away now. I know. A screenshot thingy that will post a picture of the card and the winner's name when I put the form in the chat. So it's a button that I'm already using. That's really awesome. But look at that. Oh, I love that. Every day may not be good, but there is good in every day. I like it. And this is going to go with it. Somewhere. Maybe in my shop. This one will go in my shop because I like this one so much. It's not going in my shop. Wobble Wednesday was yesterday. And we wobbled in a hedgehog in there. And a giraffe. It's fabulous. So if you missed it, we do have a replay for this. If you missed this, we do have a replay for this. Heck, I was born weird, right? It's all right, though. Cordelia, thank you. Christopher, thanks for saying hello to everybody. Christy Snail Mail, thank you. She says beautiful. Auntie Cootie, thank you for the hearts. They're not green, though. I'm just saying. They're not green. At least unless I delete the pics. Oh, nice. Wait, was that Terry Cooper? Where? Oh yeah, she's the one that was born weird. That's okay though. What do you use for the big balloon to spin like that, please? Oh, my friend, that is the world of wobblers. You would just Google action wobbler. Most of the action wobblers are tiny. They're like this. But you can find jumbo action wobblers, and you want the ones that have like a plastic core, or you can be like Debbie J and make them out of paper. It's just a swirly bit. I'm too lazy to do that, and I would prefer the plastic ones. But Debbie J has made paper ones. Twitch chat is showing up in the YouTubes. Auntie Cootie is right there. Wobble. Oh, see, Terry Cooper gave me greenie hearts. Let me double check. Well, that's showing up in Restream. It should be showing up in the YouTubes. Yeah, see, restream. It's showing up. Or maybe you thought it wasn't showing up because I wasn't reading them. I've made them from jewelry wire. I like the plastic better too, but if you run out, that's right. But yeah, so yeah, they're just called action wobblers. Hampton Arts had the best ones. These ones were from Hampton Art. I don't know if they still make them or not, but the little guys, you can get them cheaply from Amazon. Hampton Arts also made the best little guys too. But yeah, action wobblers. Action. 1, 2, 3. PBP is Pear Blossom Press. Has them. If you guys don't know Pear Blossom Press, that's what they look like. Pear Blossom Press. Don't look for this. They might not have that. I have mine because I've been hoarding mine. This is no lie, but from my understanding, they still don't have this. Yeah, see? Right here. WJ's Crafting Corner. Testing to see if you can see this in YouTube. Can you YouTubies see this? Yes, they can. Thanks for the live, ECR. Thanks for the chat, everyone. Hugs to all who need them. Thank you, Miss Pam. It's so fabulous. It's so fabulous. And relax, and take care of those eyeballs. Abraham. But yeah, Twitch is showing up. Tony, the Cornish maid, hers is showing up. Crafty Corner right there. And y'all can see the winners too. Michael's had wobblers too, and those big roll of foam tape. Nice. Aw, Terry Cooper says, PJB, I got your card. Thank you. Aw, that's fabulous. All right, my friends. I will be live tonight at 8 p.m. on the TikTokins. And then I will be live tomorrow at 7 p.m. with Deborah from Canada. Something fell. Something's excited for Deborah from Canada. I don't know what it was though. And then Saturday. Oop. Hang out with Gaz. Let me put that in there. Gaz. And then Handcrafted by Gaz, YouTube. So if you hang out with us and you like Gaz, that's his channel. But we will both be with Stamper Girl on the YouTube. Saturday at 2. Stamper Girl. Saturday at 2. If you want to go to my Discord and see cute pictures of Rocco and other pets, or maybe you want to share your pet, you can go to Discord, which that link is in my link tree. If you want to go shopping and you want to support me, use my affiliate links to scrapbook.com and Ranger and Spellbinders and Hero Arts. Those are all in the link tree. If you like to shop at Pink and Main or various other places, Altenew, find crafters with affiliate links. And then save that link. It'll be good for a long time. The links don't work in Twitch. Are you sure? Restream bot. I could click it. It let me click it. Maybe because you're in Norway and not all things work for everybody. Yeah, because Anna Moret on the TikToks, I can't send you pictures in TikToks because it says you're in Norway and you don't accept photos. Yeah, I just clicked on that one. That is so weird. Because, yeah, it opened up the YouTube just fine for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry they don't work for you. But you can go to my... No, you can't. She's not in my link tree. Anyways, I'm sorry. But yeah, that is weird. Because it worked for me. Oh, nice. You found a $15 off coupon at Simon Says Stamp that expired last night. Awesome sauce. Tony. Yeah, see, Tony says it worked for her. It's probably because you're from Norway. It doesn't allow linky links. Who knows? $9.99 for 6 Who markers and a coloring book printed in their fabulous alcohol marker paper. Yeah. Just talk about that. It's the new year. I cannot spend my hubby's money on craft things. So if I want craft stuff, I have to push my affiliate links and I have to sell stuff and I have to get you guys hyped up to spoil me, which is fun. And I appreciate it. I appreciate being spoiled. Let me tell you, Anna Moret is one of my big time spoilers. And I have a couple others that we shall remain secrete because they're so lovely. But yeah, anyways, I want to thank you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow 7 p.m. Eastern, or this evening at 8 p.m. if you like to hang out on the TikToks. And I'll be painting bugs, so if you don't like bugs, you might want to skip it. But they're cute bugs to me, anyways. Oh, wait. Question. I clicked on the link for Spellbinders, but then it redirects me to UK store. Are you in the UK? I couldn't figure out why this isn't filling in. I had to clean my entire cache the other day. Spellbinders, where are we going? Yeah, so I went to the American store, but there is a visit our UK store link there. So if you are in UK, it might just be sending you there. Or maybe you went there at some point. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it'll do that. It'll be fine. I think it still tracks it for me. So, yeah. I think so. I'm pretty sure it will. Because it just is like a double redirect. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It should be fine. And I appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. Bye, Miss PM. Okay, somebody else had a question. And I'm squinting at the screen, giving myself a headache. Let's put on some glasses. Abraham says, I never get the TikTok alerts. That's all right. Neither do I. Then that's why she gets... thank you, Abraham. What did I miss? Christina Snail Mile says, bye. Have a great day, you. Okay, was that all I needed? Yes. What time? TikTok, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. on TikTok. And then next week, I won't be live as much, but I will be popping in to testing some stuff, and I will be live Wednesday evening, and I will be live on Debbie J's Crafting Corner on Tuesday, the first Tuesday of the month. Where's my restream one? Here we are. And that is Debbie J's Crafting Corner YouTube. 8 p.m. TikTok time. So if you guys want to see me next week, I'll for sure be live Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern on Debbie J's channel. Come hang out with us and see what goofiness we'll get into. Anyways, have a good rest of your day, my friends. I hope that 2026 is crafty goodness for you all. And we shall see you. We'll see you around. We'll see you around the interwebs. Bye-bye.